in the last 2 years, I started a project, and it stemmed from my doctoral research on how to contribute to my nation, Nigeria. I began to think, how do we contain unemployment and poverty? See how to regress it in Nigeria and Africa in general. And now maybe to found a company called BMI Finishing School. It's called Business Matters Incubators Finishing School. So that's exactly what I'm championing or advocating, to see how we begin today to incubate more entrepreneurs into the Nigerian space. So I would say that that's one thing I like talking about. Other things, the company I built, still building, is there. I'm an entrepreneur of many years, and I started when I was 11, and I learned at my mother's store, and looking at my dad as my mentor. So it has brought me so far where I am today. But my biggest dream now is to see how Nigeria can regress poverty by pulling so many youths out of poverty, so many families out of poverty, and that will come based on what they know, because people you are what you know. When we say entrepreneurs, it depends on what you know. So that's what makes the person a great entrepreneur.
So tell us about BMI. What are you hoping to achieve? Like why this particular time? Why are you doing it now? What are you hoping to achieve with BMI?
Yeah, oftentimes, like BMI is the initiative there is CTY, Catch Them Young. So we have what is called BMI CTY. All this while we've been having BMI when we talk to youth, talk to core members, but we found out that at that stage they had already formed opinion about life. They want to grab money. That's why you see a lot of our youth being recruited into camps where they call HK to go and train on 419 or how to do fraud. And they're being taxed, they're being pushed into it. The other day in Delta State, you know what happened? They recovered above 100 small youths of their 18, 17, 20, within that bracket. It pains my heart when I see our youths building a future that is not sustainable. So I began to research, and I found that the best time to, change the mindset of a person is when the person is young. That's when the person is forming that mindset. Society helps someone to form mindset. School helps someone to form mindset. Families, parents, parenting helps someone to form mindset. And we began to do that research. Why I was doing was my doctoral research. And with all the empirical data, I found out that, wow, that entrepreneurship can actually be taught, can actually be learned. Not unlike what people say that entrepreneurs are born. Not true. Entrepreneurs can be made. So, and the environment helps to mold someone to become a better entrepreneur. Someone like me, I came from a part of the country called Newi. We have a lot of my uncles, my parents, they're all entrepreneurs. Being in their circle helped me to build a mindset that I would want to build my own company. And that has helped me. So I believe that if we create such environment around children of today, we won't be having all these criminal activities, kidnapping, fraud, all kinds of things, and poverty will reduce. Because we have imported a curriculum from overseas, from the West. Their economy is different from our own. Their culture is different from our own. So we want to push it down the throat of our children. And they're resisting it. More or less, you have not created the enabling environment for them to go through that studies and come out and you grant them jobs. There are no jobs. So when they believe that there are no jobs, they begin to think of the fast way to make it, because they see their friends making it. But until we change their mindset, it has to start from when they are young, 7, 8, 9, between age bracket, age 7 to 14. A child would have, developed that self-esteem, developed that self-reliance. The child would have been able to develop that mentality that he can stand on his own, and even resilience, accountability. That's what we need to build into children, and for them to become what they should be. That's what Nigeria should be thinking about now.